Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are taking good care of yourself. Welcome back to English class. I am Fatima Kolsawala from Atmiya Green School, Jadeshwar. So let's start our today's English class. As you know that we have completed Unit 7, Two Troubles Explanation, and we are also done with reading 1, reading 2 and vocabulary part of this chapter. So today we would be continuing with the grammar topic that is on page number 93. So students, I request you to open your textbook page number 93. So let's see the grammar topic that is adverbs of manner. So students, do you have any idea what are adverbs? Well, adverbs are the words which talk more about the verbs. It shows or it qualifies the verbs in the sentence. So first, let's read these sentences from the story. Pushkin wondered if he could make this tooth fall quickly. So here, fall is the verb, that is the action word, right? He wants his tooth to fall quickly. If we had a football, we would beat them easily. So here the word beat is an action. It shows the action which they would be carrying out. I know what the problem is, Jatin said angrily. So here said is the verb. That means he spoke. He said angrily. The words which shows us how an action is performed are called adverbs of manner. That means they describe verb. So let's read the sentence again. The first one, Pushkin wondered if he could make his tooth fall quickly. So here fall is the verb, and how does he want his tooth to fall quickly? So here the word quickly is describing or talking more about the verb fall, and so the word quickly is called adverb. If we had a football, we would beat them easily. So how would we beat them? We would beat them easily. So the word easily is describing the verb beat. So easily is again an adverb. I know what the problem is, Jatin said angrily. So how did Jatin said? He said angrily. So here angrily is also verb. So remember students, when the adverb talks about verb and it says how does the action takes place or how is the action carried out. So when you get the answer for the question how, then that word is considered to be adverbs of manner. मतलब कौन सी एक्शन किस तरह से की जाती है, ठीक है. When you get the answer for question how, and remember you need to look for verb. हमको वर्ब ही देखना है कि आपका एक्शन जो है वो किस तरह से किया जा रहा है. अगर आपको आंसर मिल रहा है कि आपका एक्शन किस तरह से किया जा रहा है, तो वो वर्ड क्या होगा आपका एडवर्ब ऑफ मैनर. So adverb of manner tells us the manner in which an action is done. They answer the question how. So remember students, adverbs of manner हमको किस क्वेश्चन का आंसर देता है, how का आंसर देता है, ठीक है. And adverb always speaks more about verb, or it also speak more about another adverb. Okay, I will give you just one example. It started snowing suddenly. So snowing is the verb, मतलब स्नो गिर रहा है. एंड हाउ इज इट स्नोइंग? इट इज स्नोइंग सडनली. सो हियर द वर्ड सडनली इज डिस्क्राइबिंग द action, that is verb snowing. So suddenly is adverb of manner because हमको आंसर मिला कि how is it snowing? It is snowing suddenly. Okay, the children shouted excitedly. अभी children ने क्या किया? shout किया. So shouted is the verb. और कैसे shout किया? How did they shout? They shouted excitedly. So excitedly क्या हुआ आपका? adverb of manner. Now here you can see the picture given below. Use the words in the bracket given on the next page to help you form adverbs of manner. And remember that most of the adverbs are formed by adding ly. Not all of them, but yes, there are most of the words in which you can add ly and form the adverb. So here students, the verbs are given in the bracket. So let's see the first one. The roller coaster is moving dash, और ब्रैकेट में आपको वर्ड दिया है स्पीड. सो उसका एडवर्ब क्या हो जाएगा? स्पीडीली. द रोलर कोस्टर इज मूविंग स्पीडीली. हाउ इज इट मूविंग? इट इज मूविंग स्पीडीली. सेकेंड वन, सिटिंग इन द फ्रंट रो ईरा इज लुकिंग अहेड. नर्वस, नर्वस दिया है आपको वर्ड और आपको बनाना है एडवर्ब, दैट इज नर्वसली. सिटिंग इन द फ्रंट रो ईरा इज लुकिंग अहेड नर्वसली. जय इज सिटिंग डैश, वन ऑफ हिज लेग्स इज आउटसाइड द सीट. और आपको वर्ड दिया है केयरलेस, सो वी विल एड ly टू इट. जय इज सिटिंग केयरलेसली. फोर्थ वन, इन द बैक रो सिड इज लुकिंग डाउन डैश, और आपको वर्ड दिया है वरिड, सो वी वुड बी एडिंग ly टू इट. इन द बैक रो सिड इज लुकिंग डाउन वरिडली. Lisa is screaming dash, she is afraid she might never touch the earth again. And the word given over here is fearful. तो इसमें भी हमें ly ऐड करना है, so it would become fearfully. Lisa is screaming fearfully, she is afraid she might never touch the earth again. So students, I hope you are clear with adverbs of manner. Now let's move on to the dictionary. You have learned that words in the dictionary are arranged in an alphabetical order. However, there are many words which begins with the same letter. Obviously, आपको पता है कि डिक्शनरी में वर्ड्स कैसे अरेंज होते हैं? अल्फ़ाबेटिकल ऑर्डर. मतलब सबसे पहले डिक्शनरी में कौन से वाले वर्ड्स आएंगे? जो ए से स्टार्ट होते हैं वो. अभी वैसे तो बहुत सारे वर्ड्स होते हैं जो ए से स्टार्ट होते हैं, राइट? So sometimes we need to look at the second letter. That means when the first letter of the word is same. For example, if you say X and apple, अभी दोनों के अंदर पहला लेटर क्या हुआ? A. तो हमें उसके बाद वाला दूसरा लेटर देखना पड़ेगा. The words are arranged alphabetically or according to their second letters too. मतलब जो दूसरा लेटर होता है फिर उसको देख के डिक्शनरी में अरेंज किया जाता है. मतलब पहला लेटर, दूसरा लेटर, तीसरा, in whichever order we go, they are arranged alphabetically. That means पहले A आएगा, फिर B, C, D, वैसे हम Z तक जाते हैं. See, an example is given over here. For example, the following words have been arranged by looking at the second letters. So now, if you see over here, यहाँ पे सारे वर्ड्स आपके A से बिगिन होते हैं. able, action, admire, aeroplane, afraid, again, ahead and aim. लेकिन इसके अंदर जो दूसरा लेटर है E के बाद वाला वो सब में अलग है. So you can make it out that the second letter is bold. If you see, the second letter is bold. तभी फर्स्ट के अंदर able में B है. अल्फ़ाबेटिकली बी पहले आता है, उसके बाद एक्शन के अंदर सी आता है, देन एडमायर उसमें डी, एरोप्लेन ई, अफ्रेड एफ, अगेन में जी आता है, अहेड के अंदर एच और एम के अंदर आई. दैट मीन्स यू कैन मेक इट आउट दैट बी, सी, डी, ई, एफ, जी, एच एंड आई. So you can make it out that the second letter is also in alphabetical order. So you need to remember कि आप जब डिक्शनरी में वर्ड ढूंढते हो, अगर पहला लेटर सेम है then you can go for second letter. Look for the second letter because that is also arranged alphabetically only. अगर सेम आता है सेकंड वाला तो हमें थर्ड देखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. सो ये याद रखना है कि जो भी जितने भी लेटर्स होते हैं, अगर पहले 2, 3, 4 लेटर्स अगर सेम है 2-3 वर्ड्स में, तो उसके बाद वाला जो लेटर होगा वो होगा अल्फ़ाबेटिकली अरेंज्ड. सी ओवर हियर, if the words for the has the same first and second letter, we must look for the third letter. For example, the following words have been sorted by looking at the third and fourth letters. You can see here, जैसे कि brave, bread and bright. Over here you can see that brave के अंदर BR, फिर bread में BR और bright में BR, तीनों में BR, मतलब पहले दो लेटर्स सेम है, तो हमें उसके बाद वाला लेटर देखना है. जैसे कि ब्रेव में ए है, सो वो पहले आ जाएगा, फिर ई आएगा अल्फ़ाबेटिकली ABCDE, एंड उसके बाद तीसरे में आता है आई, सो EFGHI, तो आई बाद में आता है. तो इसी तरह अरेंज करते हैं हम, ठीक है. एंड द नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज ऑफ डे ब्रेक, डे केयर एंड डे ड्रीम. सो हियर यू कैन सी फर्स्ट थ्री लेटर्स आर सेम, डे ही है तीनों के अंदर, राइट. So we are going to look for the fourth letter and we are going to arrange these three words in alphabetical order on the basis of fourth letter. ठीक है. So I hope कि आपको डिक्शनरी में देखना आ जाएगा words. Now let's carry out the exercise given over here. You have to arrange the words in alphabetical order and you might need to look at the second, third or fourth letters too. अभी जैसे पहला वाला है बनाना, एप्पल, ग्रेप्स एंड पपैया. ओवर हियर यू कैन सी कि चारों वर्ड्स के अंदर पहला लेटर अलग है, डिफरेंट है, राइट. सो वी कैन अरेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द अल्फ़ाबेटिकल ऑर्डर ऑफ फर्स्ट लेटर. सो पहले आएगा एप्पल, देन बनाना, देन ग्रेप्स एंड लास्ट पपैया. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू सेकेंड वन. अगेन अबव, अवे एंड एट. नाउ हियर यू कैन सी दैट द फर्स्ट लेटर इज सेम. देखो अगेन में ए, अबव, अवे एंड एक्ट. सो व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू लुक नाउ? वी विल बी लुकिंग फॉर द सेकेंड लेटर और उसको हमें अल्फ़ाबेटिकली अरेंज करना है. सो सबसे पहले आएगा अबव, उसमें बी है, देन एक्ट, इट हैज़ सी एज अ सेकेंड लेटर, देन थर्ड आएगा अगेन एंड फोर्थ आएगा अवे. नाउ लेट्स सी द थर्ड वन. नॉटी, नेम, nation and name. Now over here you can see two letters are same, N A. चारों के अंदर N A सेम है, तो हमें कौन सा लेटर देखना है अभी? थर्ड वाला, ठीक है. सो वी वुड बी लुकिंग फॉर थर्ड लेटर इन अल्फ़ाबेटिकल ऑर्डर और उसमें आएगा पहले नेम, सेकेंड इज नेप, थर्ड वन इज नेशन एंड फोर्थ वन नॉटी आएगा, ठीक है. यहाँ पे जो प्राउड लिखा है वहाँ प्राउड नहीं आएगा बेटा, इट वुड बी नॉटी. ओके. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द फोर्थ वन. प्रिक, प्राउड, प्रे एंड प्रेस. ओवर हियर ऑल्सो वी हैव फर्स्ट टू लेटर्स सेम, PR. ओके. So we need to look for the third letter and arrange it alphabetically. That is, pray would be the first one, then press, उसके बाद आएगा prick and last आएगा proud. So students, I hope you are clear with dictionary. And with this we are done with the exercises of our textbook. So let's move on to the worksheet of this chapter. So I would request you to take out your worksheet and we would complete the exercise in that too. So students, here is the worksheet of Tooth Troubles. You can take out page number 47 in your workbook. So let's see the first topic, that is comprehension. Origami is the Japanese art of folding paper into attractive shapes. As we are studying about the artwork, origami is one such art of folding papers into attractive shapes. So let's learn how to make a rat with the paper. Follow the steps carefully. Now students, this is a comprehension. That means you have to read it properly, understand it properly, and you have to answer the questions which are given after the comprehension. That is after the passage, or here they have given the steps of making a rat out of paper. So we need to remember this thing so that we can answer the comprehension. So the step one is you need to take an origami paper that is 15 centimeter into 15 centimeter, that is 15 length into 15 breadth. Now second step is fold the paper into the shape of triangle as shown in the picture and press down the fold. So we have to make a triangle out of the square paper. Now open the fold, that means you have to open it. Now fold it into half again, and this time bringing the top down to meet the bottom. The fifth step is fold the right side over and make the fold about 2 centimeter away from the center crease. Crease means lining. The next step is now bring the upper flap over to meet the center crease. Then step 7 is draw a line touching the lower end of the flap as shown in the picture. So students, you need to look in the image if you are trying to make the rat out of paper. You can do that if you have craft paper. You can do this activity at your home. Now step 8 is fold the paper along the dashed line. Ninth one, you already have an origami rat. Now draw its eyes, nose and whiskers. And the last step is, do you want your rat to have larger ears? Fold the ears as shown in the picture. So these are some steps how to make a rat. अभी उसके related जो question answers है वो हमें answer करने हैं. So what is the first question? Which two steps are mentioned in step 1 and 2? तो पहले और दूसरे स्टेप में कौन से शेप मेंशन हुए हैं? स्क्वायर एंड ट्राइंगल. पहले हमें स्क्वायर पेपर लेना है और उसको हमें ट्राइंगल शेप में फोल्ड करना है. ठीक है. सो E is the right option. Now second question. What is the measurement of the paper to be used to make a rat? So that would be 15 centimeter into 15 centimeter. In the step 2, the paper looks like a triangle. What is the shape of the paper in step 3? So two triangles joined at the base and it again forms a square. Fourth one. Which word in the step 5 means a neat line made when we fold something and press it? तो उसका आंसर आएगा crease. क्रीज का मतलब होता है एक नीट लाइन जो बन जाती है बिकॉज वी हैव फोल्डेड समथिंग एंड प्रेस्ड इट ओवर. सो देयर इज द मार्क लेफ्ट ओवर देयर एंड दैट मार्क इज कॉल्ड क्रीज. नाउ लेट्स सी ट्रू और फॉल्स ऑन पेज 49. First one, origami is the art of folding paper into interesting shapes. So yes, that is true. Second one, we can make only a rat using origami. So that is false because we can make many things out of the paper. Third one, in steps 2 and 4, the paper is folded in the shape of triangle. So yes, that is a true statement. So we will give true over there. D, you will need a ruler in step 5. Well, we don't need it. We can just fold the paper and we would get the crease. So that is false. E, in step 3, the inside of the paper is facing us. Well, you can see the image in the step 3. When you open the fold, that paper is facing you. And so this statement is true. Question number 6. Which word in the step 9 means long stiff hair that grow near the mouth of cat or mouse, etc.? So that is called whiskers. Whiskers means moustache that a cat or a mouse have. Okay. Now let's move on to vocabulary. As we have already studied homograph in the previous video, I think we just need to revise this topic. So homographs are the word with the same spelling but different meaning. So we already know what are homographs. Homographs मतलब वो वाले words जिसके spelling same होते हैं लेकिन meaning different होता है. For example, remember to wear a bow with your coat. Also remember to bow in the front of the queen. So here first one is the bow which you wear along with your coat, and second one is to bow down, that means to give respect to the queen. So here on the next page, each row in column A has two sentences for one homograph. Note that they may or may not be pronounced in the same way. Match the homograph to its meaning in column B. So as you saw in this example, that first one, remember to wear a bow with your coat. तो यहाँ पे हम bow बोलते हैं BOW, लेकिन दूसरा वाला जो सेंटेंस है also remember to bow in front of the queen, तो यहाँ पे स्पेलिंग सेम है लेकिन प्रोनाउंसिएशन डिफरेंट है और मीनिंग भी डिफरेंट है. ठीक है, तो वैसे ही एक एक्सरसाइज है विच वी आर गोइंग टू डू, दैट इज ऑन पेज नंबर 50. सो हियर आपको क्वेश्चन के सामने लिखना है कि कौन सा वाला मीनिंग होगा. द वर्ड गिवन इन द इटैलिक इज द होमोग्राफ एंड यू हैव टू राइट द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट which is given in the second column, that is in the column B. This is the answer column and this is the question column, and over here the word in italics is the homograph. Okay, so let's see. The fly sat on a flower. So here the word fly, it means a small insect with wings. तो ये fly का मतलब क्या हुआ? बी, a small insect with wings. तो उसके सामने हमने बी लिखा है. एंड सेकेंड वन, चिल्ड्रन फ्लाई काइट्स ऑन संक्रांति. दैट मीन्स फ्लाई का मतलब क्या होता है? टू मूव इन एयर. तो इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? ये दूसरे वाले फ्लाई का ए आएगा. ठीक है. नाउ second one, as soon as we saw the cool pool we dove into it. So here the word dove means to jump into, इसीलिए उसका आंसर क्या आएगा? ए. and a beautiful dove sat on our window sill. तो यहाँ पे ये जो वर्ड है DOVE dove, उसका मतलब होता है बर्ड, इसीलिए हमने उसका आंसर लिखा है बी, that is bird. Now third one, he could wind the clock every evening without fail. Sorry, he would wind the clock every evening without fail. So यहाँ पे italic में जो word है wind, उसका मतलब होता है to turn the key of an object. So your answer will be B. And second one, I love cycling. I love to feel the wind of my face. So यहाँ पे जो वर्ड है विंड, उसका मतलब होता है अ करंट ऑफ एयर. नेक्स्ट वन, आफ्टर टेकिंग द मेडिसिन शी स्टार्टेड फीलिंग फाइन. सो हियर द वर्ड फाइन मीन्स ऑल राइट, सो उसके लिए आ जाएगा ए. एंड द पुलिसमैन आस्क्ड द ड्राइवर टू पे द फाइन फॉर स्पीडिंग. सो यहाँ पे ये जो वर्ड है फाइन, उसका मतलब होता है मनी पेड एज पनिशमेंट. एंड लास्ट वन, द वेल वॉज फुल ऑफ वाटर. सो यहाँ पे जो वेल है, इसका मतलब होता है अ होल डग इन द ग्राउंड टू गेट वाटर. एंड सेकेंड वन, द सिक एंड टायर्ड एनिमल्स felt well after drinking the water. That means they felt good and healthy. So second वाला well जो है उसका मतलब होगा healthy. So students, I hope that you are clear with the homographs. Now let's move on to grammar portion. We already talked about adverbs of manner few minutes back. So I don't think I need to explain you again over here. We will just read it out. An adverb describes a verb. As I told you that an adverb talks more about verb. It is usually used to describe how an action happens. जो जब आपको आंसर मिलता है how का, ठीक है, तो वो आपका कौन सा वाला adverb होगा? Adverb of manner. We will study, there are many more adverbs many more types of adverbs, लेकिन यहाँ पर जो है वो है adverb of manner. So remember, what is the work of adverb? Adverb is the word which describes verb, मतलब verb के बारे में बताता है कि how is the action carried out. So when you get the answer for how, that means that is adverb of manner. Let's see the example. The monkey chattered noisily. Monkey क्या कर रहे थे? Chatter कर रहे थे. So this chattered is the verb. And how are they chattering? They are chattering noisily. So that would be your adverb. So adverbs that describe how an action is done are called adverbs of manner. Now here there is one exercise given over here. Over here we have to underline the adverbs of manner. So read the written report based on a live television show. Underline the adverbs of manner in it. One is done for you. So let's just read it. Today is the second day of famous cattle fair here in the small desert village in Rajasthan. People have come from faraway places to the fair. So today is the second day of cattle fair, जहाँ पर अलग अलग जगह से लोग आए हुए हैं. People have come from faraway places to the fair. They are dressed colorfully. So how are they dressed? They are dressed colorfully. So dressed is the verb and colorfully is the adverb. They will buy and sell camels, cows, rice, clothes and bangles. Now let's move to second paragraph. People are talking noisily. So here what is the verb? Here the verb is are talking. ठीक है, और कैसे बात कर रहे हैं लोग? Noisily. So that is your adverb. Hawkers are calling out loudly. So how are they calling out? They are calling out loudly. So that is your adverb of manner. Young girls and boys are dancing gracefully. So gracefully is adverb because it is talking about the verb dancing. That how are they dancing? They are dancing gracefully. Outside the small tents, they are turning and twisting to the music very fast. So how are they turning and twisting to the music? Very fast. So here the word fast again is the adverb. Men are playing the pipes and drums cheerfully. So cheerfully is adverb because it is talking more about the verb playing. Camels are chewing the hay lazily. So how are camels chewing? कैसे चबा रहे हैं? Lazily. So lazily is again the adverb. Horses are standing quietly. Quietly is adverb. After their long journey from their villages. Crowds of people are standing near the food stalls, eagerly eating the delicious Rajasthani food. So eagerly again is an adverb. There is music, color and happiness everywhere. This fair will close tomorrow. So students, I think you know what are adverbs of manner and you already found out how many adverbs of manner are there. And if you can notice, you can see that most of the adverbs are ending in ly except the word fast. Rest all of the adverbs are ending in ly. So most of the adverbs do end in ly, but there are some other words which are not ending in ly but still they are adverbs. So students, I hope that you are clear with this topic and we are also done with unit 7. So from next video onwards we would be starting our grammar portion. Till then, take care and see you soon students.